Good Monday morning, geometry guys. This is Mr. Jeffries coming at you. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe with the bell. So we're going over our last practice test, our last day of review for our test that's tomorrow. Okay. Now, match the letter of the word to the definition. Use capital letter. Okay. So, extends forever in both directions. It would be I. It's a line. Okay. Number 2, lie on the same plane. G, coplanar. And nobody told me that this other screen was still frozen. There we go. All right. And number 3, 3 points on the same line. H, collinear. All right. So you'll have just three questions like this tomorrow. Okay. It could be any variation of what we've had since Friday. All right. I was adding up the points. Let's see. That was 6. All right. So, now, in these here directions, it says put the required information in spaces provided. And there is a box that says equation. Guess what goes in there? The equation. All right, so now you don't have to do what I'm doing right here, but some people do anyways. I'm not grading this part. I'm grading what's in the boxes. Okay? So, something I would put on my orange sheet, something I would put on my orange sheet is on part 2, number 4 and number 5, you're going to add those together. Number 4 and number 5, you're going to add those together. Okay? So, x plus 10 plus x plus 14 equals 22. All right. So, combining like terms, I get 1x and 1x. This is 2x. 10 and 14 is 24. Not as funny as 25, but it's still there. Okay? Now, once we combine like terms, again, I hadn't put it on one of my examples or even in class, but if you needed to write down the steps to solve, that was on our stuff, you know, last week, the little boxes, you can do that. All right. Can I get a negative for x?
Yes.
Okay. This I can get a negative. Should I get a negative for any measurement? No. Hard pass. All right, so this should be -1 plus 10, which is 9. Now, a couple ways that you could get this next part. You could actually plug this in, or you could say 22 minus 9. Either way, you should get 13. Now, there is a way to check to make sure that you get these correct. If you add these two sections together, they should get this part. There's a way to check your answers for these two segments. If you add this together, you should get what they total. That might be something to, put on the orange sheet. Make sure. All right, so this is 11 points right here. All right. Any questions about number 4? All right. Number 5. What do we know about on part 2, number 4, and number 5? How are they set up?
The same.
They're set up the same, correct. But how do we do our equations? Do we set them equal to each other, or we add them up?
We add them up.
Add them up. All right. So 4 and 14 is 28x. 10 and 3 is 13. Still 157. Yes. Are you sure?
Yes.
Good.
Oh, okay, I was confused.
I think I said 18 and I wrote 28. That happens sometimes. Okay? All right. $144. 18. All right. So we should get 8 right here. Now, for GF, this is plus 10. All right. Plug it in. So, trying to move this over. There we go. There we go. All right. So again, I'm typing it in just like this. All right. I get 42. For this next one. So this would be 14. 8. So 14, 8, plus 3. All right, 115. And to check to see if we got that right, I would add 115 plus 42. I should get my 157 right there. All right, now. I have modeled and showed how to answer these questions and problems. If you want to debate me to say that I didn't, I have receipts. I have these videos. I have the completed notes. Okay? I'm showing you how this should be done. Now, is everybody going to do all the steps like I did? No. I want to see these parts here. That's what it should be set up as. So that is also 11 points. Okay. All right. Now, tomorrow, when you come up, if you have a question during the test, you come up and ask a question, you have to bring your orange sheet. If you have one, because I bet I can probably find the example that you're looking for on your orange sheet. Now, if you write it down and it looks like somebody sneezed pencil stuff all over your paper, that's your own fault. You've got to, I've spoon-fed y'all as much as possible. It's up to y'all to, make good on the test. All right. Any questions about number 5? All right. Now, part 3, number 6. This is midpoint. What do these little hash marks mean? They're the same. They mean they're congruent. So we set them equal to each other. So that's what I would also probably write on my orange sheet, that on number 6, I would set those equal to each other. -7x, -7x. Better. All right, -12. Oops. Almost said minus 21. And I said 12. And what do we get for x? Negative 10? Positive 10. Remember, negative divided by negative. Okay, it's on the board, but I can't, I'm not going to turn my camera on the board. Okay, remember, we cover this up. Okay, I have two negatives in my problem. My answer is going to be positive. Yeah, I saw that. I'll get it later. No big whoop. So, I'm looking for TU. 2. Alright. So, 10 minus 38. Okay, 32. So if this is 32, this should be 32, so the whole thing should be 64. Okay, now, if you come in tomorrow and you're not prepared, okay, because you don't have an orange sheet, stuff like that, that is not an emergency on my part. Okay? Even if you weren't here Friday, you still have 24 hours from when you walked in the beginning to get this done. Now, tomorrow on the screens, it will say on all 3 screens, put your first and last name on the test. When you are done, turn your test into the basket on the table. Okay, if that doesn't happen, if your test does not get there, yep. Alright, so that's it for our review. Don't forget, hit like and subscribe to the bell. Good stuff. Oh, and by the way, if you want to, since I have it set up that way, you can leave a nice comment on the videos. Good stuff, good things. Roll Tide.